Good morning, it's 9:12. How do you feel about snakes? I know for a lot of you, they kind of give you the creeps. Our next guest, though, feels the opposite.
In today's Critter Corner, Emily Roberts, owner of Snake Discovery, is here with some snakes that you might see around your house this summer. So we're not just trying to freak you out.
Around your house, like in the yard around your house, not necessarily around your house.
I mean, if you're lucky enough, maybe you'll find one inside your house. That would make my day.
That's happened before.
Has it really? Oh my gosh, I'm so
in
jealous.
our basement.
What?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous.
Well, Emily, it's nice to have you on. Tell us a little bit about your facility up in Maplewood.
Yeah. Maplewood, yep, we're on the Maplewood-Oakdale border essentially, and we are a reptile educational experience. So you can come in, you can meet reptiles, you can hold them, interact with them, and we're also a full-line reptile specialty store. So if you want to keep one as a pet, we got you covered.
Have you always been a reptile person, or is this something, yeah?
You know, always been into animals in general.
Yeah.
I was a bird nerd at first, and then once I learned that reptiles don't chew on your furniture or squawk or need attention all day, I kind of switched over to reptiles.
Well, we are your bird station, so if you ever want to come on and talk birds, we got you there too.
Absolutely, that sounds great.
Okay, so you brought 4 different kinds of snakes that are these are native to Minnesota, and snakes that people might actually see in their gardens if they're gardening, if they're tending the yard, if they have any sort of property.
Yeah, absolutely. So these are all, like you said, native to Minnesota. Some are more common than others. And I'll try to explain kind of where in the suburbs, if you live, that you might encounter some of these.
Okay.
But thankfully, we don't have any dangerous species of snakes here in the Twin Cities area.
Okay. And there are rattlesnakes, but aren't they like down in southern, like far southern?
Yeah, you know your snakes. Yeah, down in the Red Wing area, the
Yeah.
rattlesnakes in Minnesota, like the Rocky Bluffs. But they also tend to stay away from people.
Sure.
So they don't want to interact with us.
So these are all nice snakes. Who are we going to start with?
with this one.
Do you want to do the honors?
Sure.
Feel free to crack her open, pull them out.
All right, who do we have here?
This is a western hognose snake, one of our smaller species. Yeah, you can just scoop him on up. His name is Hot Dog. He's very friendly.
I got you, Hot Dog. Okay.
So yeah, this is one of our, in my opinion, cutest snakes in Minnesota. They get their name, the hognose snake, because of their upturned snout that they use as like a shovel to dig around in the dirt with. And honestly, they're just drama queens. They don't want to bite you or even rattle their tail at you. If they're scared, they roll over and play dead.
Handsome little fella.
Yeah, I was going to say his little markings on his face are really pretty.
Right? Yeah, they're becoming quite popular as pets because of these cuteness factors about them and the fact that they're not terribly large in size, so they're pretty easy to take care of.
I don't know, it's just a weird thing just for me, but when I see a smaller snake, it's like I would be more scared of seeing this in my yard than something bigger. I don't know why.
Oh. We see that a lot. I think it's because the smaller snakes maybe are faster at moving, and the bigger ones, I don't know, do they move a little slower in our perspective, and so we can predict their movements more? I don't know.
Could we see one of these somewhere in the yard, theoretically?
You could. If you're in the Anoka area in particular, like northwest. Yeah, North Metro. That's where you'd see these guys. They like the drier, kind of sandy prairies as their preferred habitat.
He's very chill.
Yeah, he is. What a nice,
right?
All right.
Nice boy.
So let's talk about this one. This is the fox snake.
Yes, very good. Go for it. Reach on in. His name is Todd, of course. I mean, maybe some of the older viewers will understand the reference. But yes, this is a fox snake. They get the name because their musk apparently smells like a fox's musk. I don't know who encountered that or decided that. But they're generally a very friendly species of snake, too. If they feel threatened, they'll vibrate their tail to make you think they're a rattlesnake, but they're completely
What's
harmless.
the Todd reference? I don't get it.
Fox and the Hound.
Oh.
Yeah, Todd. Yep, of course.
Sorry. Been up since 2.
No, you're good. You're good.
His head is orange, like the color of my sweater.
Yes. So there's some speculation that maybe some influence on their name is the fact that their head is this red fox color.
That makes sense.
Yeah, isn't it beautiful?
He's really pretty. And where would you find Todd in Minnesota?
These are more in the eastern suburbs. They tend to follow the St. Croix kind of valley area.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'd see these in western Wisconsin too. If
And it is getting warmer, so are they coming out of their dens? Are they going to be out sunning and stuff? You may happen upon them more often?
Yes, absolutely. Right now is breeding season, and in a few weeks we can expect some eggs to be laid in the area and babies in the summer, but that does mean there's a lot of movement going on right now.
What kind of habitat does he like? Like if you have your yard and you're working in your yard, where might he be?
If you have like forested areas around your property, that's the preferred habitat of the fox snake.
Okay.
They have excellent camouflage to blend into the leaf litter on the forest floor, and they definitely take that to their advantage.
All right.
He's very handsome.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, gorgeous. This is about max size for them too.
Okay. Next up, eggs.
All right.
Next up.
Who do we have? Who do we have down here?
Over here, I'll pass her over.
Oh boy,
this
you're a little bit more, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. This is Minnesota's largest species of snake, the bullsnake.
Okay.
They get the name because they have kind of an attitude like a bull sometimes.
Yeah, Todd wants to stay out.
There you got it. So they sometimes have an attitude like a bull in that they're not going to like chase you down or anything,
Okay, where are you
but
going?
they sometimes hiss a little bit, and they're a little more vocal than the other
Well,
snakes.
he's a little more squirrely than that guy.
Yeah, a little bit. They definitely move around. You'll see these in
Carry on.
prairies as well, and they are actually a really impressive snake and great at rodent control.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, they any small mammal that they can catch, they'll
And where
typically
would
eat.
where around here would we find this guy?
Similar areas to the fox snakes in the
Okay.
eastern suburbs, but you
Okay.
can also find them in the Twin Cities proper.
Okay.
And how big does this guy get?
They can get up to about 6 feet long, so that's a
bull snake?
pretty big
Yeah.
snake. Yeah, she's not fully grown yet. She'd be considered a small adult or a medium-sized adult,
Okay.
but they definitely get bigger than this.
So pretty.
Well, and so shiny. Like, did this one just shed or something? I feel like it's so shiny.
You know what? She does have really shiny scales. She shed about a week ago, if I remember correctly. But some snakes
Really
are just
pretty.
naturally shinier than others.
Now, if you were to happen upon a snake in your yard or wherever it might be, I'm assuming these snakes are used to being handled.
They are, yes.
Not that anyone would really think about it, but I'm sure you're not just going to reach down and try to pick up the snake.
I mean, that's
right?
what I would do.
That's what you would do.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd reach down and pick it up right away.
But for the lay person, probably not, right?
Probably
Okay.
not. If you're not a huge snake fan, honestly, just leave them alone. They don't want to chase us down. That's kind of a myth that snakes chase people.
Yeah.
They just want to do their snaky thing and eat rodents and other pesky animals in the
Okay.
area.
I guess what I'm asking is would they bite if they were sort of...
They could, yeah,
but
they
pretty
definitely
unlikely?
could.
Okay.
I mean, when you initially pick up a wild snake, they might bite you a couple times, but then after a minute, they realize, oh, if you were going to eat me, you would have by now, and they calm down.
I like
Okay,
how
tell me about the
nonchalant you are
biting
about
though.
that.
Like, what's that like? Because they're not venomous, so the bite feels like what?
It's like tiny little pinpricks. They have very slender teeth.
Yeah.
And honestly, their teeth are meant for grabbing hold of large prey items, not taking bites out of them. So I would much rather get bit by a snake than a lizard any day, since lizard teeth are
Really?
meant to tear bites off of things.
Interesting, okay.
Yeah, but snake bites, they're nothing. They do
All
have an anticoagulant in their saliva, though, so it makes you bleed more than you would expect.
Okay.
But
right.
that also flushes out any bacteria. So
And
you
then
never-
who's the
Last
last
but
one
not
down
least,
at
we've got the
end?
rat
Yeah.
snake. All right, we're putting the lid back on you, kiddo.
Over here, we have probably the rarest one that I brought today to Minnesota anyway.
So pretty.
This is the
Look at
black
him.
rat snake. Yeah, if you guys both
Here.
want to hold this one together,
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll
it's
hold ya.
a gorgeous snake. His name is Wednesday, and he
Wednesday.
is native, or this species is native to just the southeast tip of the state. So
Okay.
you won't see these in the Twin
okay.
Cities area, but they also like wooded habitats. And with a name like rat snake, you can probably guess what they like to eat.
Yeah.
They love rodents.
And what's the size on these?
These get between 5 and 6 feet long.
So about the same as the last one.
Yeah. They're technically a bit smaller as far as weight, but they are still an impressive length, that's for sure.
Are these these can be pets, right? Rat snakes, people have these as pets.
They do, yeah. A very common type of rat snake to keep as a pet is the corn snake. I don't know if you're familiar with
yeah.
that. Yeah, they're technically a type of rat snake. So this is a cousin to those, essentially.
Well, fun. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for stopping
And-
Wednesday on a Friday.
Yeah, right.
And
Thank
people
you.
you guys are open to the public, yes?
We are. We're open
Okay.
7 days a week, yes.
Okay.
Wednesday, come get in your...
They're so flexible, aren't they?
I know, and leave me my rings.
Very malleable animals, too. I taught them all how to pick pockets.
Emily, this has been a lot of fun. We'll have to have you back with some other reptiles.
Yeah,
You guys
sounds
have
great.
lizards and all kinds of fun things. So
A bit
thank
of
you.
everything. Thank you.
To learn more about snake discovery, you can head to our website, minnesotalive.com.